the Geoff Tate interview. Now, the latest news on Queensryche is that a judge has reserved or adjourned the case between Geoff Tate and his former bandmates over the use of the name Queensryche. It'll be heard again on February 10. So that's a precursor to this very short, the first of three parts of the Geoff Tate interview, but very short first part where I asked him what is the latest in that court battle with the other former members of Queensryche.
Oh, I would say, probably by the end of the month we should have some sort of announcement.
Right, by the end of the month, okay. This lineup you're touring with, are you going to record? Are you writing music? Do you have plans to go into the studio? What's happening there?
No plans as of yet. We have a lot of touring ahead of us first, I think.
Okay, so welcome back. We're here with Geoff Tate. Now, I've been reading a fair bit about Frequency Unknown and about the fact that the record company offered an improved mix to people who bought the record that they were dissatisfied. What was the story there? What happened there?
Oh, God, I have no idea. No clue.
Really? What about...
Really?
Okay. I also read that you were actually recording, asking people to do video critiques of the album and actually send you the videos. Where did that idea come from?
That was the record company's idea.
Okay. And how was it as an experience? What was it like?
From my experience?
Yeah. How did you...
It was a gas. It was very funny.
You didn't feel... You didn't take it personally in any way? You didn't find it in any way negative?
No, not really. No. It
Right.
was actually so laughable that you couldn't take it serious.
Really? So when they suggested
Really?
when they suggested this to you, what was your immediate response when they said this to you? When they threw up this idea?
Gosh, I don't even remember. It was so long ago.
Right. Okay. And there was a lineup change early too with Bobby Blotzer. He was in the band, then he was out. Can you run us through what happened with him?
Yeah, he had something come up and he couldn't do it.
Right. As simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that.
Was it a setback for you, or did it slow things down? Was it a hassle, or?
No, not really. No, just at that time Simon called and said, "Hey, I hear you're looking for a drummer."
Right.
That worked out great. Right.
Okay. And again, there's been a lot made of the cover of Frequency Unknown and the FU on the hand there. What was this? Was that intentional? Was it that or is that something that people have inferred or implied that wasn't intended?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Well, FU, right? FU,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So the guys in the other band have been saying, well, that's obviously intended. It's intended to be, inflammatory. Was that coincidental?
Steve, I can't even bother answering that question. It's just unbelievable.
Really?
Really.
Okay. So can you tell us? You said you were announcing some new dates. Can you tell us about those plans? Where you're going? What you're doing?
No, I can't really say right now.
Is there a plan? Like, do you want to, for instance, do you want to go to Australia? Do you want to go to Europe?
Oh yeah, I want to go everywhere. Sure.
Right. And is that easy to do? Is it as easy as it was under the previous lineup? Is it hard to arrange? Is it a difficult thing to do?
No, not at all. No. Very simple.
Right, okay. And how long do you think you'll be touring?
I don't know. I don't have really any answer right now for you.
Right, okay. And when this announcement happens within the month, will there be a big press release, or how will it be announced to your fans?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure.
Right. Okay.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
Right. Okay. And I was watching the show the other night, and it would appear that the music, Operation Mindcrime is music that means a lot to a lot of people, and it just occurred to me that you playing it every night. Is it difficult to keep that emotional, content, to keep that sort of intensity? What do you do anything in particular to sort of keep yourself, keep it fresh, and I suppose have it mean as much to you as it means to the people listening?
Well, I'm not quite sure that music means the same thing to anybody.
Okay.
To all people. I think people interpret it how they interpret it, based upon their own life experiences, really. So I have no idea, how somebody else is taking it, or what their expectations are, or what their tastes are, or even, it's impossible to know. All I know is that I really enjoy playing the music I wrote, and I enjoy playing it for other people. And I go out there every night with that in mind.
Right. And does that music ever get, like again, you're playing the same songs on this tour every night. Does that present any challenges to you personally as a singer?
Every night's a challenge, yeah. Because you're in a new environment, on different equipment every night, and a different venue. They all sound different, and they all have their own characteristics that you have to, work with. So yeah, it's always a challenge.
Okay,
for some reason, I don't know why, but on stages around the world, right in the center stage, near the downstage edge, it always is an uneven surface. There's either a hole in the stage, there's some kind of, level change in the surface. I don't know why, but it's always in my position.
Right. Okay.
Every night I have to deal with that hooking issue.
So it's a physical challenge as much as anything.
Yeah.
So we're finally we're back with Geoff Tate, and there's a lot happening at the moment with Queensryche. There's two lineups called Queensryche. Can you tell me, Geoff, how the industry at the moment? With downloads and people basically stealing music, how do you feel about that, and how are you dealing with it? Do you have a strategy? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel for musicians?
I think we're all waiting for some very smart person to figure out how to make it all stop and go away.
How much is it? Sorry.
I don't have a clue on how to stop it. I don't know if it can be.
How much does it change your professional life?
Well, quite a bit. I think anybody who makes a living off of royalties and intellectual property, has suffered greatly because of the current situation, whether that be in the music business, the film industry, the book business. Everyone suffers from it, and it's a major problem.
And what sort of? We read on Blabbermouth. You read the ongoing drama and court cases, and we've been talking about it now. But what sort of personal toll has the split kind of taken on you? Your son-in-law's, in the band. Has it been how difficult has it been for you personally over the last year or so?
It was very difficult to deal with. But it's been a year and a half now, so I've mended and really moving forward now.
Has anything good come out of it, do you think?
Yeah, quite a bit of good.
Can you say what those things are, or?
Well, I'm sure a lot of it will be coming out, in a short while. But Yeah, it's not something I feel comfortable talking about in an interview.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. I just had to ask. I appreciate your time, Geoff. Thanks for joining us.
You bet, Steve. Pleasure talking with you, man.
Good on you, mate. Bye.